Hello, everybody. I don't know if you guys noticed in the episode description, but I'm not going to cover Potomac anymore. It's so bad. It's so bad. I was like resisting starting it last night, and then I did my workout this morning and had it on, and even just barely looking at it, I was like, what are we doing? What has happened? What is going on? It was pretty terrible, if you ask me. So we're not going to cover that, but I'm going to keep covering Married to Medicine because Married to Medicine it's something. It's something. I got a lot to say about Quad. I'll tell you that much. But okay, let's say hi, Nish. Thank you so much. Marion, Kelly, Amit, Joanne, Zachary. Oh, yes. I'm so happy when I see you guys. Essie, thank you. I'm so happy to have you guys here. So, yeah, Potomac, they're going to need to do a full. I'll just say this much about Potomac. It's not just the cast's fault. It's very much, and I hate saying this, but it's very much production's fault. Like, production is not nourishing stories properly. I could not believe we were still harping. We had a whole scene with Giselle and Ashley being like, yeah, I mean, she said that whole thing about shrines. I'm like, really? Really? We're really gonna do that? I'm embarrassed. So, anyway, I hope you guys weren't coming here for Potomac because I can't. I really can't. But also, it's not even just the shrine thing now that I think about it. Giselle is trying to give us this thing with Jason, and I'm like, oh, please don't make me watch that. It just doesn't, it feels so staged and forced. And Ashley's being extra careful. We're not really getting anything out of her. So, yeah, time to revamp. I'm sure the ratings are abysmal. But Married to Medicine is, well, what makes Married to Medicine so much better? It's kind of crazy. Because there's still parts of Married to Medicine that kind of continue to irritate me. But not the way, not Potomac is just bad. How about that? Potomac's just bad is where Married to Medicine is like, there's complex relationships that I can still dissect and sink my teeth into. So let's get into Married to Medicine. How about that? Let's just get into it. So Phaedra and Heavenly go to Quad's house, and I actually am pretty impressed with the way Heavenly handled this conversation because Quad is such a victim of her own making, right? Like that's usually what victims are. It's like they do it to themselves. Because Quad is still acting like she's the victim in the whole group when the whole group has said things numerous times like, we don't ever see Quad. Like we'd love to hang out with Quad, but we literally never get to see her. So it's just it's very frustrating that she's still coming from this angle of they've been bad to me when like you don't even like them. You never want to talk to them. They've had the same complaints about Quad for forever. So I thought Heavenly handled this well because Quad's not an easy person to talk to. But Quad was upset seeing all the posting that Heavenly was doing with T at the wedding, and that would have made me feel some type of way too. But Heavenly's like, well, you've got to realize you distanced yourself. You have to take a little accountability. And Quad starts coming back at her with some attitude, and Heavenly checks her ass. It was like, do not even start this shit with me. Okay? And Quad does. Quad checks herself. She totally checks herself and just switches to an apology. So, okay. But they didn't get anywhere, clearly. Phaedra really, though, like, Phaedra and Quad are so similar. Phaedra and Quad they do the same type of thing where they very much stage things for moments for TV, like when Quad had the private investigator. You know, they both really do that. So Phaedra is fully leaned into this whole getup, all black pleather looking thing. and she has her butler be the one to deliver the invitations door to door. And it's this paper church fan. Heavenly's so scared she slams the door at first because she's like, who the hell is here? And it's like the Matrix kind of like it doesn't like fit what the theme is at all. It's just like mysterious on purpose, you know? But when the butler gets back in the car, he goes, I ate that. Yeah, I ate that. Anyhow, T and Simone go over to Toya's, and Simone asks why T and Greg didn't have sex for the first 3 days of the honeymoon. And I love that we get this mixed in on Married to Medicine, because T starts talking about like irregular bleeding and spotting and whatnot. And then you've got a doctor there to be like, that's irregular bleeding and that could be an issue. And it's ironic too, because if she's having issues with her menstrual cycle, then it's maybe possibly going to be hard for her to get pregnant. And that was like her big selling point with Greg, was like, you need someone who can get you a baby, which is like kind of so gross if you ask me. It's kind of disgusting. Phaedra does not invite T to the event, but T is going anyway. And I thought that was a little odd, but I'm guessing because it's quad, she's like, well, I figured that she wouldn't want to be there, but she's going anyway. This event is close to midnight in a funeral home. That is nuts. Phaedra is crazy. And Phaedra, of course, does this big entrance with the flowers. She gives this big dramatic intro, all to just reveal Quad. I mean, there's a saxophone player, for crying out loud. The only reason you do this, Quad, I'm looking at you, is if you plan on taking accountability. If you don't, what is the fucking point? And she's like, some of you girls tried to give me an early death sentence, but I'm alive. It's like, no, you did it to yourself, Quad. You don't like these people. You didn't want to hang out with them. So that's what it was. But so right when she starts it with that line, I'm like, this is going to be bad. This is not going to go well, Quad. Her speech is so delusional. We are here to bury the strife. Is everyone ready to bury the strife? These people haven't even heard from you. You know, it's like literally just saying hi to them would be a different thing. You know what I mean? But instead, she's doing this whole speech, and then she throws it over to Jackie. Are you ready to bury the strife? And Jackie's like, I don't have strife. I'm good, lady. I'm fine. You could have just called me. Quad then goes over to Heavenly, and she's like, and Heavenly's like, I'm good, but apparently T has some problems with me and wants to whip my ass. I don't know what I did. And T says that she was saying that they shouldn't get married. And Heavenly is like, I was concerned for you after seeing the way he treated Quad. And then Toya tries to jump in and say, well, why would you go to the wedding if you're not going to be supportive? And Heavenly's like, you said that they had communication issues too. Okay, so don't even, right here. Don't even. But then T goes, you have issues with your husband. You said you hit him upside the head with a frying pan. What? And you know that was, if Heavenly said something like that, she was kidding. So T, the fact that you thought that was serious is kind of alarming. But I don't know why I laughed. I cried laughing when Heavenly said, don't make me whip your ass like your mama shoulda. I don't know why I want to say that to someone. It just, there's like so many layers of an insult in there. Like your mom shoulda. So bad. But then Quad's like, this was about me, guys. So back to me. I'm only going to say a few things and then I'm out. What? Why? So then Quad goes to Simone. Can we put our beef aside? And Simone asks the correct question, which is like, do you even like this group? Is this group considered a sisterhood to you? Or do you still feel like you're on an island? And Quad, what is the matter with you? Quad goes, well, I like to travel to islands, and I have a good time at them too. I see us all as one. I see us all working together for the greater good. Huh? That island thing didn't land, lady. That island thing was a mess. It was a nightmare. Quad goes to Toya last because there have been some troubled times between us. And she goes, I forgive you, Toya, for what you said about me. Oh, that fucking made me mad. Okay, they have gone back and forth, but Quad, you've absolutely taken it too far. And Toya is like, but you have said so much stuff. Quad just cuts her off and she's like, well, okay, I guess we're not going to make amends. So, and I thank you all for coming to my resurrection. I am not dead. I'm alive and well and quite swell. Don't ever say that again. That doesn't work. Nope. Didn't land it. Didn't nail it. What was the point of this, Quad? To do some big entrance in a casket and act like. And then she's like, okay, fine, we're done here. If whoever wants to move forward can. Well, that's where they were before this. This was literally the same exact place everyone was before you did this whole thing and made them drive far away to go to a funeral home. Okay. Phaedra does admit that she's disappointed that she took no accountability. But then they have like a dinner thing set up. Now, I'm still harping on the time. They said it was close to midnight. I'm like, what time are they eating? And so there's like a band, there's a jazz band. No one understands what exactly the point of this is. So they sit for dinner and Phaedra prompts them to bring up any other issues that they may have. Speak now or forever hold your peace. Dramatic moment. And T goes, well, hi, yeah, you brought Quad to my bachelorette party. So that kind of pissed me off. And Phaedra, she always plays dumb like this. She goes, well, you don't have an issue with Quad. T's like, no, I have a problem with you. Lady, okay? I have a problem with you. Regardless of how, we don't have issues, like you brought her to my bachelorette party. And Phaedra just skates out of it like she always does. She just skates right the fuck out of there like nothing's happened. Quad's confessional, she throws shade at T. She's like, look, T doesn't have a problem with me, which I think is great. And regardless of how country she is and probably how she doesn't fit in with this group, she's okay. Okay, thank you, Quad. Toya's like, look, I cannot let go of what Quad has said about me and my family. And Phaedra's like, Quad, can you admit that you said some things about her family? And when I heard Quad go, did I say something about her family? Really? And Toya's like, you said we were thieves. You said we were thieves. And then Quad starts pointing over something. She's like something about first she always brings up the contractor, that you guys said I had sex with the contractor. That is just not the same equivalent to what you said about Toya and her family. But then Quad starts pointing right in front of Toya's face, and then Toya like pushes her hand down, and I'm like, oh fuck. I mean, they look like they were about to brawl. There's been so much fighting on this show. I forgot about that. Remember, never forget Toya and Mariah. Was that season 1? It goes back and forth, and right as stuff is about to settle, Quad's like, oh, no, we're not done. I want to speak about how I was treated in this group as well. I know you're fucking lying. I know you are lying. Why must she always sit them down and talk about how bad she's been treated and then never listen to them when they say, you treated me bad? It's so infuriating. It's so infuriating. Quad, you're about to be canceled again. Okay, let me go through the chat now because I feel like I've missed so many things. All right. Ooh, there's so much fun stuff to go over. All right, let me see here. Potomac has had the biggest drop in quality. God, it has. Isn't that sad? The medicine part is what helps. That scene with Dr. Jackie and Brat saved it. Yeah, the thing about Married to Medicine, I guess you're right, having this literal doctor element where they're literally doctors and they're giving advice, especially with the mainly woman audience, like it's gays, theys, and the girls that watch this. So we're like, hell yeah, thank you. I kind of needed this information too, but I'm afraid to ask it. Like the way Simone took over and was like, that's irregular bleeding, and there's multiple reasons for that. I'm like, okay, okay, thank you. Appreciate it. Hi, Jazz. Quad still thinks she's better than everyone. She does, and she's not. She does, and it's absurd because there's nothing else they can do. They've stopped talking to her. They've stopped interacting with her because they're like, what's the point? And she still is like, they've all treated me poorly. It's like I don't think she'll ever actually learn. That's kind of what's crazy about it, is I don't think she ever will. Alive. Okay, hold on. I would rather have Mariah back than Quad. Facts. And I think that is probably the biggest insult to Mariah, that Quad is still there. Because Quad completely like took Mariah down just to jump on top, just like to jump over her. What am I trying to say? Leap over her. You know what I mean? Like stepped on Mariah to get to the top, whatever that means. But Quad doesn't have a genuine way of connecting with people. Like I don't think she genuinely can process things that she's said, done, how she treats people. It's kind of odd. Hello, everybody. I'm loving Christmas, Emily. I know. These glasses kind of hurt, but I don't care. They look really funny. Quad is insufferable. I'm so happy to see you guys agree. Quad will never say I'm sorry, and that really pisses me off. You know I can't stand that, because I will take an apology and I will run with it. I'm like, okay, you said you're sorry. Thank you very much. But Quad, like you said, Toya, and I mean, unless she just truly believes that they did have something to do with the robbery. Like, I'm kind of scared that she does. I think she really does believe that. Get back in the casket. Exactly. Yeah, Sweet Tea, Joanne in the chat says, I like Sweet Tea and she's not afraid to speak up. Yeah, I'm not as mad about Sweet Tea being there. I just think I don't know. Maybe it's good that she's there, because I don't think Greg is going to be good. I'm actually kind of afraid for Sweet Tea. She's so young, 23 years younger than him. And he's just not a good guy. So I'm like, let's get her on the show and then get her divorced. I keep trying to like Quad. I get it. Me too. Cute. Exactly. When Mariah Huck said to Quad, you're not even married to medicine. Oh! I think that's what I kind of want to say to Phaedra all the time. What are you even doing here? We have not once seen your doctor boyfriend. Not one time. So, what are we doing here? When got Sister Circle, it came... Okay, exactly. Mariah Huck was the queen. Yep. Quad pulled Mariah down off her chariot, and the cast let her. She sure did. She sure did. I want to see Quad on RHOA and go against Kenya. Now, someone last week said that they want Kenya on Married to Medicine, and we could do that too. I wouldn't mind that. Have Kenya just pretend she's seeing a doctor, because that's all it takes, apparently. You know what I mean? And also, housewives aren't usually housewives, so that's also fine. It ends up being fine too. No big deal. Okay, anything else we want to talk about in terms of Married to Medicine, or anything on Bravo that has happened? Because I have been offline most of the day, and I swear if I'm offline for like 4 hours, I miss stuff. I went on just to post content for a sponsor, and then I've missed so many things. Let's see if I can hop on here. Oh, is anybody watching Paris in Love? Because I've tried so hard not to watch it, you guys. I'm like, I just can't do it. But I hear that this season is really good. Like, Kathy kind of really shows some dark sides, so I'm here for that. So I started watching first season, and I think I'm almost done with it. And it's pretty good. I am fast forwarding through some of it because I'm like, okay, blah blah blah. But I'm almost done with the first season so that I can get caught up, and I definitely will be covering Paris in Love, because from the clips I've seen. Listen, it looks like Kathy's showing. I actually do just feel like Kathy needs to be in a room with like a team of doctors, because she's in such denial about the life that she's had, and is handling stuff from that place. It's kind of crazy. But I'm liking Paris in Love. I'm like reluctantly liking it. I'm like, damn it, I really wasn't expecting to, but here I am. Okay, Garcelle's B-Day with Kathy, Sutton, and Crystal. Did that just happen recently? See, I've been offline. I missed it. And just them? Just Kathy, Sutton, and Crystal? Is that what you're telling me, Bobberson? Is that what you're telling me? I did love the theatrics that Phaedra and Quad brought in this episode, even though I usually don't like the fake produced moments. I mean, they committed. They did. They did commit. Ricky says, I don't know if Kathy shows a dark side, but you get a better idea of Kathy. Okay, maybe that's the better way of putting it. Yeah. Thank you for saying that, because I would have gotten I was getting my hopes up that I was going to see some real dark stuff. And I'm glad that you just put that in better perspective, because that would have bummed me out if there wasn't something super dark. Nothing Bravo related, but Nelly and Ashanti are having a baby, and that makes my early 2000s heart very happy. I did see that right before I hopped on. Didn't Nelly treat Ashanti bad, though? He better treat her good this time. Hopefully age has helped, because I could have swore he wasn't good to her. Okay. Oh, well then look at that. At least, okay, well, good for Garcelle. Garcelle only had Kathy, Sutton, and Crystal at her party. Well, that just lets us know how this season's going to go on BH, doesn't it? Lord almighty. It looks wild. I mean, the woman lived like 11 years in a hotel, so not surprised she can't cope with the real world, right? Like, in one of the nicest hotels in the history of time. What else we got, guys? What else is on the list? Oh, but Garcelle posted a live from her celebration. Other 3 ladies not included. Not surprised. Ah, okay. Ooh, excuse me. What else we got? Now that I'm not doing Potomac, it cuts this live down a little bit. I'll have a little more something fun for next week. I just wasn't prepared. I literally was watching Potomac while I worked out, going, "Oh my God, what?" And then I do work, and then I'm like, "What? No!" It was so bad. It was just truly terrible, just truly god awful. Something did happen though over the weekend. I thought, did I post about it? Maybe I can remind myself. Are you guys watching House of Villains? I'm about to post the recap Donnie and I did. What was I saying? I don't know. Dang it, I can't remember. This memory of mine is just truly a joke. Yep. Do you think Teddi is getting fired? Kelly, why are you asking that? Kelly, why are you asking that? Fired from the podcast? Because I shouldn't be this excited about that possibly happening. Kelly, what did you hear? God. Tamra wants Jessica Chastain? You guys, what's happening? What did I miss? Oh my God. I'm getting so excited. Oh my God. Teddi might get fired from the podcast. How is that possible though? Because what I realized recently when I went back to try to find a clip of something, Teddi was originally just Teddi's podcast. And Teddi then switched it to 2 T's in a pod, because I went back like early on and was like, why are these all Teddi? And then at some point they revamped and said, will you do it? Kelly, Heather McDonald said that? Or that they want Heather McDonald wouldn't do that. That's ridiculous. Jessica Chastain, she had to have been kidding, right? Because that's crazy. Oh, I would be so damn happy. Oh my God. That is so not good. Like, this is the holiday spirit that I'm supposed to be having. And I'm like, she's going to get fired? Teddi posted something about Juicy. Juicy who? I saw that too. People are saying Tamra is checked out. I also heard Teddi is getting let go. What? Tamra could just want to start her own podcast and Teddi would be solo, possibly. Oh my God. Oh my God. You think Tamra might be doing her own podcast? You guys, this Christmas came early this year. Oh, not Jessica, Kate from Below Deck. Kate Chastain. That makes more sense. Kate Chastain. I was like, I didn't realize Jessica Chastain, the actress, was that into Bravo, but okay. Okay, listen, Tamra and Kate Chastain, That's what it should have been from the beginning, but Teddi was the only one willing to take in Tamra. You guys. Okay, I love that for 2 whole minutes all of us here in this chat were like, "Oh my god, Jessica Chastain is going to do a podcast with Tamra." But no, Kate Chastain. That makes more sense. Now we're following, and now I'm dying. You guys. This is so bad. Oh God. Oh, it's so okay. You guys, I just am so like I'm hot. I'm so happy I'm hot. This feels real. You know what? Ever since Teddi pulled that bullshit at BravoCon, because she did that stupid. Oh, I thought maybe you were just triggered by someone who actually has cancer. That dumb thing. Tamra was like, yeah, this is worse than I thought. I've been trying to defend you. But not now. Not anymore. Oh my God. Her viewership, because she's been so cocky. She's been like, we're still the #1 podcast. And it's like, it's not because of you. It's because of Tamra. Okay? Because people want to hear what Tamra has to say. And now it could be Kate Chastain. And I've been wanting Kate Chastain. And you know, Kate Chastain came up with that show, The Chat Room. That was her concept. And I think she's talked about it on a podcast or two about how she's like, now I've learned how to do it next time. Like I really should have vetted who I was going to be working with and recording with, and maybe so Kate's been looking for an avenue to get on there, and I think that would just make so much sense. That makes so much more sense than stupid ass Teddi. I can't even listen to their podcast because as soon as Teddi starts talking, she's always just like, well, guys, like, why do we always, she's always like defensive, her tone of voice, you know, it's always like, well, guys, like, why would they even do that? Ugh. I'm so happy. Oh my God, I can't wait to tell Pia. I'm going to text Pia right now here on this live. I'm going to text her right now. I'm going to say, Pia, oh my, I'm going to actually send her a voice note. You guys are witnessing, this is what our real friendship is right here. Pia, I'm literally messaging you right now in the middle of the live, but the chat is blowing up that Teddi and Tamra may no longer be doing their podcast together, and it's sounding like Tamra wants it to be Kate Chastain from Below Deck. I'm so happy, and I need you to know now. Okay? Okay, guys. Pia knows. Pia's gonna be excited too. You guys, I'm so excited. I'm so happy. Pia, she deserves this, you know? She's had a tough year. She's ending it with an engagement. And now this? If this doesn't happen, I am going to be very upset. I'm usually not one to like fall for rumors like this, but if Tamra is saying something like that, is that what happened? Did Tamra say something? Like, I would love Kate. Like, I need the whole information. Oh my God. Oh, you guys, happy days. Happy days. Happy fucking days. Tell Pia it's an engagement gift. She might be at work right now, which really pisses me off. Actually, no, she's off on Mondays, I think. Guys. Okay. What else is there to talk about? Nothing else to talk about. Oh, this is so fun. Oh, so Teddi's going to have to change. Teddi will have to change the name as it's no longer 2 T's. It's just going to be Teddi. Lonely Teddi. Terrible Teddi. 2. No, there's no 2. Oh, I'm so happy. Now, not really sure how it started, but fingers crossed it's true. 1 tea in a pod. There we go. That's good. I wonder, let me check and see. I'm sure Tamra hasn't posted anything because Tamra wouldn't. Tamra would never do. She would never do that. Let's see. No. I'm looking through her stories. No. Wait. This actually explains a lot because they've had weird guest situations. Okay, no, damn it, no. Okay, so no. Oh, wait.
Left 2 T's and a pod, and now we're en route to do the Tom's podcast at their studio. And I forgot to get my card validated. So now we're $10 more broke.
They're posting together, though. That makes me upset. Oh, my God. you're right. She may try to start a podcast with Kyle. Ugh. Ugh. It can be teed off. Ooh, that's good. She should change the name to John Mellencamp's son-in-law's wife and be in on the joke. Yeah, that is the problem with Teddi. She doesn't like to get in on her own joke, or on the joke again. Like it's like that's like the SNL trick. If you're a celebrity and you're in the media getting made fun of, it's always best to try to hop on SNL to poke fun at yourself. But Teddi could never. Teddi could never. So it doesn't look like it, guys. It looks like Tamra's still posting like it's totally, like they're totally still doing the podcast together. But like I hope it's like a blind side. I hope just like one day it's over. One day it's over and Teddi had no idea. And I hope Teddi gets like upset about it and then like talks about it, you know, and then, posts about how she's bitter and stuff like that. Because I just really hope she lets us see how upset she is. Sorry. This is bad. Yeah. Okay. Kyle and Teddi podcast. Can you imagine? I know. Terrible. Okay, guys, like this has just been such good news. Like hopefully it happens. You know what? And if it doesn't happen, how about this? We had this moment of feeling like it's possible, you know, and I'm grateful for that. Okay. John Janssen is dating Alexis now. Is that confirmed, or were they just spotted at a dinner together? If that's the case, then it's really fucked up that Tamra's buddying up with Alexis like she is, and at least being cool with her on the social medias, because they've like commented back and forth to each other, which means there's been conversations like behind the scenes. But is it confirmed that they're dating? Alexis is dating John Janssen. I feel like John Janssen, I don't know if I can believe that. Reddit confirmed over the weekend. Well, it's official. They are officially dating. Is that why Shannon and Tamra aren't getting along right now? Dude. Whoa. Well, that's kind of shitty. That's really messy. Alexis, dating John Janssen, and then out of nowhere, Tamra's cool with Alexis. So, let me look into that. Is it gone everywhere yet, or is that just from Reddit?
Wait, did you know that the guy that
Hold
he's
on.
going on?
Sorry. Let's see. It has Queens of Bravo. I usually go to Queens of Bravo because they have everything. So nothing's been like officially posted. That's really messy. That is really, really messy. Tamra is a friend to no one. Unfortunately, that's pretty accurate. I just don't like that is really that's a decision. You know what I mean? Like if she hasn't been cool with Alexis for years, and now she's friends with Alexis, and Alexis is dating John Janssen. John Janssen, the John Janssen. Ew. If I put into Google, a bunch of stuff pops up. Okay, let's see. Alexis Bellino and John Janssen pops up. Didn't even have to type it all the way in. Confirmed, says Up and Adam. Oh my God. Wow. All About the Real Housewives has it confirmed. I'm so glad you guys are here in the chat. You know, like you guys inform me more than anything. Honestly, I feel like I should be the one reporting. It's like the opposite of entertainment news reporting. It's like, can you guys come here and tell me what's happening? That's literally what's happening right now. Wow. John throws shade at Shannon Bedore. Like, why do you need to throw shade at her? This is allegedly what has set Shannon Bedore off, who is no longer speaking with Tamra Judge. Tamra is said to have befriended Alexis Bellino ahead of her joining season 18. Oh, so Alexis is totally confirmed? That's not all. Bitch of Bravo recently shared a photo of Heather Dubrow and Alexis Bellino posing that said, Alexis delivers the final death blow to Shannon Bedore as she signs her contract for next season. Wow. oh my God, John Janssen made sure to chime in voting yes on this thing that is Bravo pushing Shannon over the edge? And he said yes to that? Oh, okay. Wow. Real Housewives of Orange County is set to start filming in a few weeks. Wow. Wow. Friends of John tell us directly that it's still new, but they are both very happy with where things are going. Alexis got out of a relationship not very long ago, and John has been done with Shannon. So they are both in the same place and have a lot in common, along with mutual friends. So did he just get with her because she got a contract? Or did he see, like, he's so opportunistic. Wow. Well, Orange County just got real good. Lord almighty. They're going to, like, I think though that I think what's going to happen this coming season, Shannon already was disappointing me with the way that she handled her DUI, like, you know, claiming she's being mistreated because she's a celebrity and like singled out. I'm like, girl, no, you're not. So I have a feeling that Shannon's going to be the villain this season because she's really like, I know we felt bad for her and we were rooting for her and we like want her to do better, but I just have a feeling that's the way it's going to go. Wow. Full on Shannon takedown season. Yeah. Shannon hasn't had one in a minute. And she actually, like, after the way she acted at that reunion, I was like, okay, girl, people are seeing you again. I think that you just felt bad for Shannon. She's also really good TV. But now you've got the DUI. She's going to have to be careful drinking. She's not going to. Oh my God. Pia's here. Pia's on a live. Pia has joined the chat, you guys. Everyone say hi to Pia. So I'm assuming Pia got my, hold on. Pia did, she replied. Hey, Pia. So Pia, you have heard the news, as I told you, that Teddi possibly, and Tamra are no longer. Shannon is in a full spiral right now. Shannon is fully freaking out. Oh my God, Pia, I'm so happy you're here. Excuse me. Oh my God, this is like, how is Shannon gonna, imagine like the first day of filming? Who is Shannon, who is gonna be her ally? Okay, so Shannon doesn't have Gina. Does she have Emily? Nope, doesn't have Emily because they're barely friends. Tamra, she's not gonna talk to. Heather and Shannon, I was getting irritated because Heather was like trying so hard to have Shannon be her friend, but I'm like, why? She's not even nice to you. So who is Shannon going to befriend? And she needs the show. She needs the show. Okay. So she's going to have to kiss someone's ass. I think Heather is her safest bet because Heather left that door open and Heather also feels like maybe she did something wrong. You're right. Vicky could come back. It's possible Vicky could come back full time, but she said she's only coming back if it's full time. So I'm gonna guess that the best bet for Shannon is to go the Heather Dubrow route. But Tamra was also smart, you see, and Tamra befriended Heather Dubrow, or they at least like made up. Oh my God, Zachary, you're right. Jen, but that is not a strong. That is not a strong alliance. That's a very, very weak alliance. I kind of forgot that because she doesn't really count. So Jen and Heather will get, it's going to be Shannon, Jen, and Heather, and then Tamra with the rest of the girls. Yeah. I don't want to see a Shannon takedown as she's too unstable. I don't think it'll be an intentional takedown, but I think she will take down herself, honestly. Like, honestly. She will kiss Gina's ass. Pia, you think she will? I would love to see that. I'd fucking love to see Shannon kiss Gina's ass. Please, God. Because she needs to grovel. I need to see Shannon humble and groveling a little bit. For sure. Oh, this is going to be so good. Oh, and them not bringing back Taylor. Ooh, they're really setting this up because Taylor and Shannon became drinking buddies. And so they were like, no, we can't have that. Oh. I am so ready for this. Well, they just revived Orange County, I tell ya. Shannon's going to be falling apart. Callie, I agree. She's going to be a wreck. It's going to be hard. Oh my God. Thank you. Okay, yeah, guys. Leah McSweeney. Let's switch topics. Leah's doing the OnlyFans thing, but the promo for it that she's been putting out has been terrifying. Terrifying. Like, no one wants to see that, Leah? No. I mean, I'm sure some people do, but like her demographic for her OnlyFans is feeling like the creepy guys that scour the internet, you know, asking to or pretending they can be like sugar daddies to people. It's bad. Like, there's nothing like it. What's weird too? Okay, so most people when they're putting out their OnlyFans promos, it's not like holes that they're showing, but that's what she's doing. She's showing, I mean, I've only seen stuff that's been reposted, so I actually don't even know where she's posting any of this stuff. Is it just on her IG? Because her daughter, dude, her freaking daughter, Leah McSweeney. No, nothing here on there. So I don't know where these promos have been, but they've been reposted, and it's like her bent over, being like, you know, with her hole. I can't, like, not that exactly, Zachary, not that doing OnlyFans is bad, but not, like, at least let us wonder if maybe you're going to do nudity. Instead, you're putting it out there so much that I'm, like, running away from it. They do, and I have tried to set up there's no shame in OnlyFans. I have tried so hard to set up an OnlyFans. Like, I've gone onto the site, I've tried to fill out my information, but you have to promote it yourself. Like, you have to be like, go to my OnlyFans, guys, and sign up for it. And like, it's just, I can't. Like, there's just I can't do it. And that's me. That's on me. That's my own shame. And who knows, I could be making tons of money selling feet pics or something. PS same, right? It's like, but once you're on there, it's not so easy. Hello, To Be Flair. Where do you see this, Callie? I don't know. I posted a few reposts of people that had like showed it, but I don't know if they censored it or if she's censoring it, but they put like a star over where her asshole would be. I'm gonna get flagged. I'm not gonna be able, this live is gonna go nowhere after talking about Leah's OnlyFans. But it's no, it is. Signing up for OnlyFans is a process. And again, you have to really, really promote yourself. Otherwise, no one will know. Oh, I was going to say it's probably on Twitter. Thank you, Amit. I was going to say it's probably on Twitter because that's where it would be. And FYI, this is a pro tip from a couple gays that have told me that if you ever want to see someone's OnlyFans, like what is on their OnlyFans, look up Twitter. I don't remember what they told me, what hashtag it was, but I wanted to see if Larsa was doing any like nudes or something. But I also know better that when you sign up for someone's OnlyFans, what they'll do is you sign up for the initial thing, and then they'll be like, okay, but if you want to see this, you have to pay this. And so before you know it, you're like $25 in. So I knew better than to try to go actually there because I'm sure that's what she does, Larsa. But I went on Twitter to try to find like the leaked OnlyFans stuff, and there was nothing there. So I think. Yeah, but Leah's clearly letting us know it's going to be all of that. I have no doubt she'll be like basically doing porn. That's actually what it feels like is happening. So it's a lot. I just found out you can put that stuff on Twitter. Yes, and that kind of like you would think OnlyFans, because you know how like anyone who tries to screen record anything, certain sites block you from being able to do that. Like I can't do it on the Bravo app anymore. I can't do it on like NBC.com. But wouldn't OnlyFans have that? You would think of all the things that would have that, it would be OnlyFans that would block it. Because here you go, you're putting it on OnlyFans, you're putting it behind a paywall, and then it ends up on Twitter. Come on. You can literally find you can find full-on porn on Twitter. Did not realize that. Twitter is like the hub for gross porny stuff. So, and it's free. So, yeah. She's not glammed up and looks like she lost an earring back. You mean talking about Leah? What? No, it's like the pictures are very disturbing. Let me see if I can find one that I shared if it's not gone from my stories yet. Here, hold on. I'll try to put one up. Actually, wait, I think I know where it was. Hold on. Just warning you, it's not what you want to see. Yep, here it is. Oh God. Can you see it? It's so bad. Oh, it's so uncomfortable. It's no one wants to see it. It's like doing the opposite of promotion. Doing the opposite. So she's showing it for free besides, exactly. I'm going to Google, but you have me in tears about this right now. Oh, really? I'm not even trying to be funny. Should I be on Twitter? Pia? Leah is so edgy. Here's my butt star. Susan, exactly. She looks like a trafficked victim. It makes me feel uncomfortable. Like it's something that I shouldn't be looking at. That's exactly, unfortunately, the energy it gives me. And I didn't want to say it, but you can, so I'm going to blame it on you. But I agree. I agree. It has this look of like, oh no, this was against her will. Like someone's forcing her to do this. Right? But of course she's not. She's an empowered woman and she's doing it herself. And you know what I mean? Like it really gives, it's like there's no production value to this. It looks like pictures that she sent like a guy from like time to time. And it's not okay. DuckDuckGo is a better search engine. No trafficking and includes not suitable for work if you select the option. Okay. To be Flair, telling us some stuff. She needs a better camera. Why is this so funny? They're flip phone pics. Oh my God. This chat is so funny right now. Oh my God. No, I'm offended there's no effort. I'm offended. Like when Denise Richards even did her OnlyFans, you want to give us a tease. You want to like do a little something so we could be like, what? An OnlyFans? I better go check it out. But instead, she's like, here, I took this picture for this guy and I'll just use it here. It's like, no, I'm not paying top dollar for that. This is paid content, lady. You need to put some effort in. Oh my God. Pia, I'm gonna ask you offline if you can just join me for these from now on, because this is killing me. Everyone, I feel like Larsa needs to teach a class on how to do OnlyFans, because that woman is cleaning the fuck up. Okay, she is making millions. As we're like, you know what though? People are creepy, and I wouldn't be surprised if Leah's OnlyFans does well. Just please don't show anymore. Stop it. The people, the audience that Leah is gonna attract. I'm telling you, creepiest guys on the internet. The ones I've had more I want to be your sugar daddy messages than ever lately. I feel like it's Christmas time and they're trying to scam people more or something like that. Oh my God. Well, this has been absolutely great for this. Okay. How's her lawsuit against Bravo going? Exactly, lady. So I know I haven't really talked about that Vanity Fair article too much because I'm just trying not to give it too much attention. But Leah is that person who creates her own hell and then blames whoever she can in that very like human resources way. You know, it's like we all watched it, Leah. You were treated with kid gloves, okay? You were handled fine. But then she's trying to flip it now on production and use all these buzzwords like you do when someone's like an HR nightmare. Leah's an HR nightmare, honestly. And so now she's doing this and Bravo's like, so tell us again what we've done here. It's like, lady, I hope Leah has good security. Oof, good. Creepy Garys is what I call them. Wow, that's accurate. No offense to any Garys in the chat. That's accurate right there. Totally. Oh, yeah. All right. Well, I'm gonna wrap this up now. This has been a true blast. You guys, I love you guys so much. I love this. I love the YouTube live chats. You guys are so freaking funny. You make me good at this. I would have been done at 15 minutes. That's what I would have ended at. This week for the Friday Freestyle Live, it's going to be later because I actually have a photo shoot that day. So I won't be home by 3 o'clock. So it's going to be at 6 p.m. But keep an eye out because I'm hoping it doesn't go later and I'm hoping there's no issues. And I'm so excited to show you behind the scenes, or not behind the scenes stuff, but I'm so excited to show you what the project is. Because it's a lot of fun stuff working. Well, for me at least, it's a lot of fun stuff in the works. So yes, photo shoot on Friday. So 6 p.m. Pacific time for that live. Okay. I love you guys so much. I miss you already, but I will see you on Wednesday for Salt Lake City. I love you guys so much. Bye.